The NBA is no stranger to some of the most insane stories, but perhaps one of the most perplexing mysteries centers around the disappearance of former NBA center Bison Dele. Known as Brian Williams during most of his career, Dele vanished without a trace while sailing in the South Pacific Ocean back in 2002, accompanied by his girlfriend Serena Karlan, his brother Miles Dabord, and boat captain Bertrand Saldo. Stick around because we'll tell you exactly what transpired that fateful night. But before we continue, make sure to like and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. Bison Dele's basketball career was marked by consistent movement between teams. Yet he was a respected role player who secured an NBA championship with the Chicago Bulls in 1997, alongside the likes of Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, and Scottie Pippen. Despite not being the most popular of the lot, his sudden disappearance continues to be a mystery more than 2 decades later. Born Brian Carson Williams on the 6th of April 1969 in Fresno, California, Dele's early life was shaped by the divorce of his parents, including his father, Eugene "Gino" Williams Jr., a member of the musical group The Platters. So from the start, things weren't smooth sailing for Bison and his family. His mother remarried and raised her 2 sons in Fresno until that marriage also ended when Dele was in junior high. He was of African American and Cherokee descent. Growing up, Dele showed early promise in basketball, transitioning from track and field to the hardwood during high school. As a junior in high school, he attended Bishop Gorman High School in Las Vegas, Nevada. He averaged 17.3 points, 12.7 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 2.5 steals, and 9.1 blocks per game in his senior season, shooting 57.7% from the field. As a senior, he attended St. Monica Catholic High School in Santa Monica, California, where his jersey is retired. His collegiate journey began at the University of Maryland before transferring to the University of Arizona after a year. In 1991, Dele entered the NBA, drafted by the Orlando Magic as the 10th overall pick in a draft, where Larry Johnson was picked 1st overall. So there were certainly some hypes surrounding Bison Dele. He had quite the journey in the NBA, bouncing around teams. His time in Orlando was limited, playing just 2 seasons. But the real action kicked in when he joined the Denver Nuggets, where he spent another 2 seasons. In the 1993-94 season, he hit a career high, playing a whopping 80 games and averaging a solid 8.0 points per game. The next stop was with the Los Angeles Clippers in the 1994-95 season, and things really heated up for Dele. His playing time increased, and he showcased his skills by averaging an impressive 15.8 points per game. However, a contract dispute and rumors about his asking price being too steep left him teamless at the start of the 1996-97 season, marking a significant pause in his career. But just when it seemed like Dele might have to sit out the entire season, the Chicago Bulls swooped in, signing him 9 games before the end of the season. Suddenly, he found himself in a crucial backup role during the Bulls' epic run to their 5th championship, adding a shiny highlight to his career. However, the winds of change blew again, and Dele closed out his NBA journey with a 2-season stint with the Detroit Pistons. In the 1997-98 season, he set personal records with averages of 16.2 points and 8.9 rebounds per game. Throughout his NBA adventure, Dele's story was defined by constant team changes, but his on-court productivity was undeniable. His stats spoke volumes, especially during that standout season with the Clippers. The intrigue surrounding his short but impactful stint with the Bulls made him a sought-after free agent, and he eventually landed a massive 7-year, $45 million contract with the Detroit Pistons, which was a fitting finale to a roller-coaster NBA career. Dele wasn't without problems during his career. He was diagnosed with clinical depression and attempted suicide in 1992, but treatment and therapy helped keep his mental health issues in check. Still, teammates reported several disturbing incidents, including one time on a team flight where Dele insinuated he was going to pull the emergency door on the plane mid-flight. But Dele kept his age and saw out quite an eventful career. Dele legally changed his name from Brian Carson Williams to Bison Dele back in 1998, embracing his Native American Cherokee and African ancestries. His decision marked a significant shift in identity as he concluded his NBA career with the Detroit Pistons in the 1998-1999 season. Retiring at the age of 30, Dele left behind almost $40 million in NBA earnings, mostly due to a strained relationship with the Pistons. He had been the Pistons' highest-paid player and decided to walk away from the remaining 5 years and $36.45 million on his contract rather than be traded. Also, it has also been speculated that Dele had never been especially passionate about playing basketball and felt he had earned enough money to allow him to walk away from the pro game and lifestyle. Despite this financial sacrifice, his frugal lifestyle and wise financial management ensured a comfortable future. Former teammate Shaquille O'Neal recalled Dele's modest habits. He drove the same old car the whole time. He didn't wear jewelry, and I don't think he even owned a suit. I think I realized at one point, oh, okay, you're saving your money. You're going to be one of those guys that lives in a house by the beach for the rest of your life. And Shaq wasn't wrong to assume that at some point. Post-retirement, Dele embarked on a globe-trotting adventure, exploring his diverse interests. He indulged in music, obtaining proficiency in the saxophone, violin, and trumpet. A licensed pilot, Dele traveled extensively, residing in locations such as Lebanon, the Mediterranean, and the Australian outback. He was basically living his dream life, traveling around the world. Dele reportedly dated Madonna at one point in his career before settling with his new girlfriend, Serena Karlan. In 2002, Dele took a significant step toward establishing roots when he learned to sail and purchased a catamaran sailboat named Hakuna Matata in Tahiti. Accompanied by his girlfriend, Serena Karlan, boat captain Bertrand Saldo, and his brother Bison Dabord, Dele set sail across the South Pacific. This marked the beginning of a mysterious journey that would ultimately captivate the world. Now, Dele and Serena had an on-again, off-again relationship in the years following the end of his career. She took up his invitation to come sail the South Pacific Ocean in October 2001 after she lost her job in New York City following 9/11. Both Dele and Karlan kept up steady contact with their families, friends, and banks as they lived together and sailed together over the next year. Once, Karlan's mother said she talked to her and was concerned about Dele's mood swings in April 2002, but the interactions were mostly described as positive. Despite Dele's plans for a peaceful retirement, ominous events unfolded in the South Pacific. On July 6, 2002, Dele, Karlan, and Saldo set sail from Tahiti on the Hakuna Matata. Interestingly, Bison Dele wasn't a planned guest in the voyage as he appeared after many years of losing contact with his family members. Born Kevin Williams, Dabord, like his brother, also changed his name, and he was described as the complete opposite of Dele. He struggled at almost everything from finding a job to settling down. He also saw himself in the shadows of Dele, and as such, he often turned to his NBA superstar brother for financial assistance. And when he showed up for the voyage, Dele thought it was for money again. The boat sailed, and what transpired during 2 days of the voyage remains a chilling mystery, as Dabord became the sole individual seen alive after July 8, 2002, when the last of 4 satellite phone calls from the voyage was made. Dele and Karlan had previously kept regular contact with their banks and family members. The boat had been reported missing after losing communications. Red flags emerged when Karlan's mother received no birthday call in July 2002, and Dele's friends and family grew concerned about his whereabouts. On July 20th, Dabord brought the Hakuna Matata back to Tahiti alone. The mystery deepened when Kevin Porter, Dele's assistant, discovered a $152,000 check issued to Certified Mint Inc. in Phoenix, Arizona, during a review of Dele's financial records. A phone call to the listed number revealed a voice claiming to be Bison Dele, but Porter identified it as Dabord's voice. Dabord, with a history of mental illness, had been financially dependent on Dele and was eventually arrested in a sting operation for attempting to cash the check while impersonating his brother. Dabord revealed that he was indeed cashing out the check on behalf of his brother as he asked him to do so. But the story didn't add up even a single bit. Dele was still missing, and he hasn't cashed out any check for a very long time. However, a lack of evidence led to Dabord's release. In a tragic turn, Dabord intentionally overdosed on insulin, slipping into a coma and passing away on the 26th of September 2002. The FBI and French authorities joined the investigation, suggesting that Dabord likely murdered Dele, Karlan, and Saldo, possibly premeditatedly. Dabord's confession, made during the investigation, presented a version of events where he shot Dele in self-defense during a heated argument. According to him, Dele killed both Karlan by accident and Saldo when he wanted to report him, prompting Dabord to act in self-defense, resulting in Dele's death. Dabord claimed to have disposed of the bodies in the ocean in early July 2002. However, with Dabord's suicide, the truth remains elusive, leaving the fate of Bison Dele and his companions shrouded in mystery. The brothers' tumultuous relationship and Dabord's mental health struggles further complicate the whole event. A memorial service was held for both Dele and Dabord, but questions linger about the events that transpired in the South Pacific in July 2002. We might probably never really know what happened at the boat during the period of July 2002, but it just goes to show that trust is the biggest weapon used against the unsuspecting ones. And for Dele, his dream life ended up being his demise. So what do you think happened to Bison Dele and his co-passengers? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more NBA content.